Hey, I'm Chef Guy Turlin, and there's nothing more special than creating a delicious meal for your family or friends with a perfect matched bottle of wine around a dining table. And it's this joy that Taylor's family understands. They're a generationally family-run business, and it's with this same passion that they create award-winning wines designed to be on your table in front of your family and friends and shared with an amazing meal. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a galette using farm fresh, harvested, amazing ingredients from my family's house in the backyard. This dish and a galette to me is really special because we've grown these ingredients. The nieces, the nephews, the mum, my dad, my brothers and sisters have planted, harvested and grown these ingredients. And now we're creating a dinner that's going to sit on the dinner table and be special and delicious. So we have our beautiful beetroots and carrots pulled out of our veggie patch. We have some oranges and mandarins that we've grown ourselves. And then we also have some amazing honey, which is a real representation of the area because it uses all of that nectar to create a sweet, delicious juice honey that's going to go on top of our galette. And I love this idea of pulling out vegetables from the garden and putting it onto the plate. And this kind of passion for me started with my mum. So she was an old dairy farmer back in the day. And I think her love of food and understanding of where the food came from has flowed down from generation to generation. So it's come from me to my nieces, and I think that's a really important message to share with people we love, and especially in the whole process of creating a delicious dish. Our first step is to make the Galette Pastry, AKA a rough puff. It's super simple, it's really rustic, and it only takes a handful of ingredients. So into a bowl, and this is a savory galette, but you can also do sweet if you choose to. We then have some frozen butter that has been diced up, and the reason it's frozen is we want to make sure that in this pastry we leave big chunks of butter, so when we bake it, it puffs up and it creates a buttery, light, crunchy pastry that, you know, really wraps around these gorgeous garden veg. The next step is we're going to add some water. We're using butter. We don't want the butter to melt, so what we need to do is make sure we have ice cold water to mix it through just until it comes together. So that's going to go into the fridge, and we're just going to let it settle before we roll it out. And while it settles, we're going to get into our ricotta mix and prep our veggies. So while our dough is resting, we're going to get into our pastry filling. So we're going to do a really simple ricotta filling, just using some gorgeous fresh ricotta. So it's going to go straight into a bowl. We're going to add some citrus in there. So some oranges from a beautiful orange tree out the front. Add some big chunks of rind. Our ricotta mix and our filling is finished now. It's time to prep our gorgeous garden veg. So we're just going to chop the tops off. I'm just going to halve the carrots one way. Then do the exact same thing with the gorgeous beetroots. We've rolled out our galette dough. We've tossed our vegetables in some beautiful herbs, salt, pepper, and olive oil. And then we've added it all together in the center of our galette dough. Now we're just going to fold it over and bake it in the oven. So we've cooked our galette at 190 degrees for about 25 minutes until it's golden and beautiful. We're going to serve it with Taylor's Jarraman Grenache. This Grenache is world class. It's juicy. Think hints of strawberry, raspberry with a pinch of cinnamon. It's going to go really well with the caramelization, all that butter in the pastry. It is stunning and world class. So do me a favor, guys, grab yourself a bottle of Taylor's, give this recipe a crack, and make sure you share amazing food and amazing wine with your friends and family.